Hello again, welcome back everybody once again for Reign of Chaos Wrestling. And we are live tonight from Baltimore, Maryland for another exciting episode of Reign of Chaos Wrestling. Took a unintended week off. We're going to be kicking things off between former Twitch champion Eric Young and the man beast Rhino. Finally, maybe Rhino can get himself a clean victory, or a clean match as it were, due to the interference from Yuha Nation and Ace Austin in weeks prior. Because we got a big triple threat elimination match in our main event tonight for #1 contendership for the RCW World Heavyweight Championship and the champion AJ Styles. More on that in just a bit. Yes, as I was alluding to earlier, we have ourselves a triple threat elimination match main event between Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Prince Devitt.
From Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 232 pounds, Eric Young.
In that elimination match, the reason that we have that match is because so many individuals have claimed the right to be the #1 contender for the world title. Obviously, Kevin Owens was defeated by the current champion, AJ Styles, in a very quick fashion back at Solar Flair, I believe. My memory is escaping me at the moment. Our last pay-per-view. No, at Gala, sorry. At Gala. So, and Kevin Owens wants a different referee to call that match, which is a reasonable situation that Kevin Owens finds himself in. But then you got Seth Rollins, who defeated AJ Styles in a non-title match due to the assist from Prince Devitt, and because Prince Devitt aided in that assist, then so Devitt is in the hunt for the world title. So that's where we find ourselves with the World Heavyweight Championship picture. Dave Mastiff is off today, so we will not see a Twitch Championship match. Although I am being told that he has been digging into his contract in regards to the Twitch Championship, and we'll have to wait and see what he finds about that at some point, but now is not the time. But here we go. Opening contest, Rhino and Eric Young. As I mentioned, Eric Young, a former Twitch champion in his own right. Rhino with a power bomb. So the world-class maniac Eric Young. Young missing with a drop kick, collar and elbow. Tie up into the corner. See if we get a clean break between Young and Rhino. And we do, but that may just be a bit of mind games for Eric Young. Discus clothesline connects. Both men former TNA World Heavyweight Champions. And Eric Young just teeing off on the Man Beast. And now Eric Young still keeping firm control of this match. The referee's on a count of 4. Maybe we'll get this match back inside the ring, but I don't think Eric Young is very interested in another clothesline there from Eric Young. Eric Young, he knows the rules. He just knows how to bend them, and that's for damn sure. Clothesline or counter by Rhino. Firm control of Eric Young, center of the ring. Eric Young able to break free. And now Rhino stuck in the corner, running clothesline to the back of the neck of Rhino. Falling into the cover is Young, and only a 1 count from Rhino. Fortunately for Rhino, double leg takedown counter, beautifully done. A series of ups and downs for Rhino. Here in Radicast Wrestling, reverse powerbomb from Rhino. And Eric Young, quick as a cat and just as crafty. Dragon Spear takedown from Rhino. Rhino wants to bring this match back inside the ring. Eric Young, a jawbreaker over the top rope. Dizzying the Man Beast, and there's a brain buster from Eric Young. The fist dropped immediately into the cover. Again, only a 1 count from Rhino. And there's the kitchen sink knee from Rhino, taking down Eric Young. Rhino in firm control of Eric Young here. Eric Young able to get back up on his feet. A series of right hands. Catching the leg. And now Eric Young. And now Eric Young's going for that pile driver. It's a Rhino, but he's not going into the cover. Not sure what Young's going for here. He's doing some trash talking. There's a diving double axe handle from Eric Young. And now Young going to the top rope this time. He was on the middle rope before, and diving elbow drop. Cover here. And Rhino still staying alive in this match. And kick right above the groin if I would have to estimate. Eric Young again going for another, looking for another pile driver. Back body drop counter by Rhino. Rhino saw it coming into the cover. Only a 1 count this time from Eric Young, forced to kick out. And Rhino's trying to set up for the gore, but he's unable to hit it this time. He doesn't need to set up. He just needs to close the separation of space. And Eric Young kicks out of the gore. Not many men can say that they've done that. That's for damn sure. Back elbow. Eric Young hung up high to dry. And Rhino just trying to get back in this matchup. Takedown there from Eric Young. Both these men with so much experience. Belly to belly from Rhino into the cover. And there's a rope break. Young had his feet under the bottom rope. Flying forearm miss. And another backbreaker from Rhino. And Rhino again with another reverse power bomb. Eric Young, and I don't think Eric Young's going to survive this second gore. Closing the gap, very not much room to work with. Eric Young reverses it into a DDT. He's looking for that Death Valley driver. Which may be the end of the match here. Rhino surviving off the driver. The Death Valley driver, I should emphasize. As they say, third time's the charm. No. Eric Young going for that pile driver again. Another belly to belly from Rhino. This time not going into the cover. Rhino's got control of the collarbone of Eric Young. Eric sweeping the leg. Rhino breaking out of the hold. Now it's Rhino with a gourd buster. And Rhino's looking to set up the gore once again. Here we go, third time the charm. And this will just be enough to put away Eric Young. In our opening contest here on StrikeZone this week. 2, 3, Rhino gets the win. What a way to kick off StrikeZone this week. Between two highly regarded veterans. There's the first gore that Eric Young was able to kick out. Second, he was able to reverse the third time, put him down. Look at that belly to belly from Rhino, laying out Eric Young. The Rhino picks up the victory. As we move on to women's action coming up next. Coming next, we got Sasha Banks versus Paige. Sasha having several attempts at the Women's Championship and its champion Nikki Bella, who came up short in the RCW Gala, placing second to the winner, Jordan Grace. And she takes on Paige.
Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks, a former women's champion in her own right here in Reign of Chaos Wrestling. Knows what it takes to get to the top of the mountain here in our women's division. And speaking of the top of the women's division, be sure to check out 2KCW, which is the home for the upcoming talent at Reign of Chaos Wrestling. Of course, we got Dizzy Jet down there, who's the excuse me, the language, the winningest
And her opponent.
female competitor we have down there in 2KCW. Be sure to check out 2KCW on our YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/Tubasplat. And of course, they always come on the channel live, or they come on the channel before the tape delays of RCW StrikeZone on Fridays. That's by the time that this episode of StrikeZone goes live on YouTube on Saturday. 2KCW will be having their 2KCW-a-thon on Friday, so be sure to check out that episode. Their crowned tag team and heavyweight champions. And there we go, match underway here. Whoa, spinning back fist from Paige. Catching off Sasha, collar and elbow. Technical wrestling on display here in our women's division. Sweeping the leg to an STO from Sasha, and Paige is a little taken off by it, off the Russian leg sweep. Dragon screw takedown. Kick misses from Paige into the side slam. A back suplex from Sasha. Cover here, and not even a 1 count from Paige to kick out. Of course, on the last episode, we were formally introduced to the deck, which consists of Ace Austin, Maria Kanellis, Mike Bennett, Yuha Nation, and the returning Prince Devitt. And Maria claims to be the leader of the deck. We got a chin lock here from Paige. Referee making sure that Paige's elbow does not go underneath the chin. Otherwise, it would be a choke. Be an air choke, which would be causing for disqualification. But in MMA, that would be a submission. Sasha's looking to set up something there, possibly for the bankrupt. But Paige hitting the Paige turner. Whoa, Sasha with the counter and the clothesline. Beautifully done there from Sasha. Another slap across the face. Both women thinking the same thing, spinning back kicks. Sasha fighting out of the corner. Off the ropes goes Sasha. This time Paige with a counter. And a crucifix bomb. What an exchange between these two women. Paige starting to feel it here. Now Paige looking for a second time, hitting the Paige turner on Sasha. Now Paige looking to set follow up with the Rampage DDT to Sasha Banks. Trying her center of the ring into the cover of the Rampage, and it's going to do it. No, for Sasha going to kick out of the Rampage. Now Paige go up to the top rope. We don't see very often. High risk, high reward, possibly. In the immediate future for Paige with a double axe handle. But Sasha was able to counter it with a quick gut punch. Now Sasha, whoa, maybe looking for the bank statement right there. Knife edge chop from Sasha. Round and around we go, alternating position in the corners, and now a series of back elbows from Paige. My God. Paige is definitely showing her ruthless side here in this match against Sasha Banks, and Sasha's just gone limp. Now into the cloverleaf from Paige, not going right into the PTO, the Paige tap out, but going for the cloverleaf. And Sasha taps. Whoa. Paige picking up a big victory over Sasha off the cloverleaf. Probably all those strikes to the noggin. Had to knock something loose in Sasha in order to tap out of the cloverleaf. My goodness. Those elbows were certainly lethal. And there we saw the page turner finally hit for a second time. As I say in wrestling, anything can and will happen, and we saw it there that modified cloverleaf got the job done to tap out Sasha Banks. Have to wonder if Sasha is injured off the, again, those elbows to the back of the head, or the side of the head. That's not going to do you any wonders. But Paige gets a tap out off the cloverleaf.
Here is your winner, Paige.
Big win for Paige to knock off a former women's champion here in Reign of Chaos Wrestling. Could Paige be possibly setting her eyes on the women's championship? We'll have to wait and find out eventually once we get Jordan Grace and Nikki Bella. Coming up next, we got ourselves some tag team action. Here we go in our co-main event. We got the Colognes versus the Street Profits.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 440 pounds, Primo and Epico, the Colognes.
Primo and Epico. Of course, part of the legendary Cologne family. Really good task at hand for the Colognes if they can knock out the former tag team champions in the Street Profits. Definitely put them in the hunt for the tag team titles. Firmly held by The Bar, Cesaro, and Sheamus. Haven't found exactly quite yet who could possibly contend for the tag team titles, but hopefully one of these teams will put out a good showing to prove to management that they are right for the tag team titles.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins,
Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford love to have fun outside of the ring, but they are certainly all business as soon as that bell rings. And our next big event is going to be RCW Mosh Pit. We had Solar Flare. The Mosh Pit is going to be one of the biggest events of the closing end of the summer. We got Primo starting off against Montez Ford. Collar and elbow tie up. Of course, the Deck made their official debut on our last episode, teaming up against Heavy Machinery. But that ended in a count-out victory for the Deck. And hopefully we'll get a pinfall or submission in the ring here in our co-main event between the Colognes and the Street Profits. A sweep into the waistlock takedown from Montez. And here comes Angelo Dawkins. And Primo trying to play the power game with Angelo, but that's not going to happen. Here's Angelo Dawkins, another waistlock takedown. Both these teams are technically sound in the ring. Dawkins, elbows right to the abdomen of Primo. I'm in a power slam position, up and over the top rope. Now Primo in bad shape, wanting to make the tag to his cousin Epico. But Angelo not allowing it to happen, keeping on top of the Colognes. And Dawkins trying to hype up the crowd here in Baltimore. Dawkins working the neck. Primo continuing to work on the legs. Certainly cuts off some of their moveset with the high flying department. Tag made. Here comes Epico. And a double backstabber to Angelo Dawkins. And now Epico with a double underhook suplex. Beautifully done. Cover here and only a 1 count. Nothing pretty about a kick straight to the back. Got a kick from Dawkins and a running spear. And the former tag team champion. And a running clothesline from Epico. And now Epico starting to go off, tee off on Angelo Dawkins here. Dawkins has been in there for quite some time that he might consider making the tag to Montez Ford. In a world of hurt, there's a running drop kick from Primo. Excuse me, Epico. Double leg takedown here from Angelo Dawkins. Counter there from Epico. Looking for another running clothesline. Drop toe hold from Dawkins. Now Dawkins looking to make good on the situation. Going neck first into the middle rope. And there we go. Tag made. Comes Montez Ford. Drop kick in the splash from the Street Profits. Off the ropes. Up and over goes Epico. A running forearm taking him down. Uppercut from Montez. Fireman's carry counter. Like I said, both these teams are technically sound as they come. And Epico continuing to bring this match outside. Spinning heel kick missing from Montez. My goodness, the speed on that. Quick gut kick. And off the apron goes Montez Ford. Face first. So referees get into a count of 4. And a count of 5, we bring this match back inside the ring. Not before a little leg drop there from Epico. Montez is in the wrong part of town right now. And he desperately needs to make a tag here. And not before being introduced to the ring post. But Ford showing signs of life. Able to prevent the stomps in the corner. And Ford with a leaping DDT. To Epico. Oh man, now Epico's busted open. Right above his forehead. Tag made. Here comes Primo. What are they looking to do here? Series of kicks sweeping and taking him down. Here comes Dawkins able to break up the pinfall. And our ringside doctors might want to attend to Epico. Possibly clear up the blood loss on Epico. Primo with a swinging neck breaker. Beautifully done there. Primo with another suplex. Back suplex. Primo again isolating Montez Ford. Tag made. Here comes Epico. As they both are looking for a double slam there combination. That's Montez with a spinning forearm in the corner. Taking down Epico. And chops teeing off as both these teams want to put an end to this match sooner rather than later. And a double backstabber this time to Montez Ford. Saw it way earlier on against Angelo Dawkins, that double backstabber. Now Primo continuing to tee off on Montez Ford, and the referee, the referee might have been looking for a technical knockout because it looked like Montez couldn't even hardly defend himself in that situation. Or DDT from Primo. Counter by Dawkins, and then you can see, or excuse me, Montez, you can see Montez's chest is absolutely lit up off the strikes and chops from Primo. Another spinning forearm coming up empty for Dawkins. Primo had that well scouted in advance. Back body drop by Dawkins. Sweeping the leg from Primo. Takedown, clothesline by Angelo Dawkins. And a straight right hand softball punch. Didn't get all of it from Angelo Dawkins. And around we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Primo into the Cologne's. Primo into the Street Profits corner. That time the spinning forearm connects. And there's a spine buster. Double-handed spine buster rolling into the cover. Is Epico going to make the break? And he does. Able to save the matchup, but not before Montez gets a hold of him, and Dawkins just attacking both members of the Cologne single-handedly. Drop toe hold takedown from Primo. As Epico's just trying to stir it over his feet. Gut kick, and Dawkins with a sunset flip bomb. Cover here. As referee was trying to attend to somebody. I don't know who he was looking toward. Looking toward the directions of Montez, but he wasn't anywhere near the pinfall. But there's this running spear again from Angelo Dawkins. And you're seeing the double backstabber from the Colognes, but we haven't seen the payout from the Street Profits. And there's another softball strike. Cover, and no. Epico, my God. Montez sending Epico into next week with that low ball drop kick. And Epico just showing off and taunting Montez forward, and Montez is having nothing of it. And Primo's in there all by himself with both Street Profits. Backstabber into the cover. Montez Ford going to break it up, and he does. And now it's the Colognes that are in firm control of the matchup right now. Drop kick coming up empty. Dawkins beating a back elbow, spinning heel kick coming up empty. You can see the blood just pouring down the face of Epico. Both these teams want to be considered for #1 contendership for the tag team titles against the Bar. Again, our next big event being Mosh Pit. Sunset flip bomb again here from Dawkins, and a running uppercut. Breaks it up from Epico. And a hip toss eliminating Epico from the equation from Montez Ford. And Dawkins another spinning forearm coming out empty. Fireman's carry counter from Dawkins. Neutral corner here from both members of the opposing teams. Monkey flip into the cross body. Beautiful combination there from Primo. And Primo looking to put this match away. Also for a second time, there's the backstabber to Dawkins. They're not able to pull him far enough away from Montez Ford, and Epico with the assist, and the Colognes have beaten the former tag champs. When we look at the replay, there's the DDT that busted open Epico. What a war between these teams. You would have thought the tag team titles were on the line here, but obviously we're not. What a match between these teams.
Here are your winners, Primo and Epico.
As the Colognes have beaten the former tag team champions. Possibly may have been considered to be #1 contenders. As the Colognes get to celebrate a huge, again, a big victory. Coming up next is our main event. Don't go anywhere. Again, folks, this is a triple threat elimination match. And there won't be any shenanigans. All you gotta do is just not be the receiving end of a not be the one on the receiving end of a pinfall or submission to be eliminated from the matchup.
Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds.
Here's the man who has pinned AJ Styles a couple of weeks ago here on StrikeZone. Seth Rollins, again from the assist from returning Prince Devitt, the former world champion here, as is Seth Rollins. All three of these men in this match are former world champions here at Reign of Chaos Wrestling. Seth Rollins being the most recent champion, again being dethroned by AJ Styles at Gala. After Kevin was going for a roll-up on AJ, and AJ was able to counter it, and referee counted 3, and needless to say, Kevin was absolutely livid off that exchange. And speaking of the devil, here he is, the former world champion. Kevin Owens, the only man to ever win the Twitch Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship here in Reign of Chaos. Well, he needs to win the tag team titles, and he's got himself the Triple Crown.
From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Prince Devitt.
What is there to say about Prince Devitt? Former junior heavyweight champion over in New Japan. Of course, a former NXT champion, two-time NXT champion, Universal champion, Intercontinental champion. And here at Reign of Chaos, a former world champion over at GAW, cruiserweight champion. I believe he also has a tag team title over there. Prince Devitt, part of representing the deck in this match, essentially being led by, quote, the true First Lady, Maria Kanellis. And as per the stipulation by Kevin Owens, that if he gets the match with AJ Styles, the rematch that he's owed, essentially. Like, he wants a different referee than the one from Gala. And here we go, our main event underway. Prince Devitt's first match here in a very long time. Facing off the man who took the title from him, Seth Rollins. And a hammerlock side Russian leg sweep from Kevin Owens. Again, this match is no disqualification, no countouts. You just don't want to be on the receiving end of a decision to be eliminated from the match. Clothesline by Kevin Owens. Now Devitt. And Owens going at it here. Arm trapped, wrenching the left arm. If I were to isolate any kind of body part on Kevin Owens, it would be his knee, since he's had to get both of his knees replaced. Reverse DDT. There from Prince Devitt. Drop kick to the back of the neck. And now full Nelson slam. Full Nelson suplex, rather, from Seth Rollins. DDT from Devitt. It's almost hard not to call Devitt Finn Balor, but that's because that was the name that WWE gave him, but he wants to be known as the Prince and the Demon King. As Rollins up on the top rope with a suplex. Superplex turns into a Falcon Arrow. Kevin Owens just wants to break up the situation, the sequence here. Now Kevin thought he was looking for the cannonball as Devitt's rolling to the outside. Fireman's carry position for Rollins, able to slide out the back door off the shoulders of Kevin Owens. Spinning back kick from Rollins, rolling through with a super kick. And Rollins looking for the ripcord knee, but Devitt breaking up the knee strike. Ripcord knee. Devitt again looking for another DDT. Well, Owens able to break out of it. There's a back breaker. What a chaotic main event we got here on StrikeZone this week. Owens forced to roll outside. And now Devitt. And a DDT on Seth Rollins. On the apron. Of course, pin decisions can only be counted inside the ring. Shoots the half into the cover. Off the DDT on the apron to Rollins. Seth Rollins staying alive. Owens trying to his luck. Rolling a 1 count from Seth Rollins. Now Devitt, series of forearms. We're going to keep saying that all night. Devitt with forearms and the sling blade. And now it's Rollins with a sling blade of his own. Taken down. Kevin Owens another roll through super kick to Prince Devitt into the cover here. And Devitt staying alive, kicking out. Devitt was looking for the coup de grace to Seth Rollins, but he wasn't able to connect to it. He was intercepted by Kevin Owens. And now Devitt dumps on the outside, and Owens. What's Kevin Owens looking for here? Whatever it was, wasn't successful in the slightest. A kick right to the gut. Kevin Owens has to fight for his right because he was wanting a rematch against AJ Styles. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, I thought Rollins was looking for the ripcord knee, but went for a clothesline. There's an arm breaker from Devitt. Suplex right into the cover here. And Devitt staying alive. Big move there from Seth Rollins, busting open Kevin Owens. Back body drop by Owens. Turns his attention to Devitt. Oh my God. Oh, Owens was looking for the package pile driver. Hurricane Rana counter. That's how Owens won the Twitch title from Dolph Ziggler, was with a package pile driver on the floor in a false count anywhere match. Devitt sizing up Owens. The coup de grace into the cover here. 2. And Owens has been eliminated. So now it's down to Devitt and Rollins. Now Devitt, 1916. Commonly known as the Bloody Sunday cover here. And Rollins just staying alive. And Devitt not letting up on Rollins. Looking for it again, the Bloody Sunday. Cover on Rollins. to face AJ Styles, and Devitt has won it. Prince Devitt, who returned just nearly just 2 weeks ago, returned, and he is going to be facing AJ Styles for the World Championship at Mosh Pit. This most certainly is a Bullet Club dream match if I've ever seen it. This is not going to be Finn Balor versus AJ Styles. No, this is going to be Prince Devitt
Here is your winner, Prince
taking on AJ
Devitt.
Styles. Prince Devitt is back with a vengeance. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us this week. We hope you all enjoyed. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to drop a like on this video and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And of course, you can always watch us live on Twitch. That is twitch.tv/Tubasplat. And you can watch the show live as it happens, so you don't miss any of the action. But again, we'd like to thank you everybody so much for watching, and we'll see you right here next week on the Strike.